So here we go. We're gonna start with Android Studio. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Hriday, and since the last time I have few updates, I'm no longer working on Android Studio. Because when I started learning it, I realized I didn't understand anything, and it was like an Indian language to me. So then I started researching again about how to best learn it. So then I was like, after seeing all the information online, I just came to realization that I need to go ahead with Java, learn the basics, and create some projects with it so that I be comfortable with understanding it, and then coming to Kotlin because there are a lot of similarities between the two programming languages. So for the past, I think ever since last week, I have been learning Java, and let me show you. I've been learning from this website called W3 Schools, and I've like this material has been very good to me. Like they teach you in a way that you can easily understand, although some parts you don't really get, but they'll cover it in the later parts. I'm almost done with the basics, the things. Coming to the arrays, then I have Java's classes. Before I realized that best, like after watching several YouTube videos, like the best way to be proficient, like not just simply learn a programming language and practicing it, by creating projects like tic-tac-toe or class schedulers, like they say, like Bill Gates used to do these projects and stuff. So that's what I've been doing. So let me tell you, I'm just learning here, learning from this side, and if I have any doubts, I just ask Google Gemini. It's not showing. Yes, this thing. We are taking notes in Notion on the right hand side, any codes, and sometimes my own programs are explanation that Gemini gives. So basically, I'm writing code in the notepad. It's not the classic one, it's notepad app. I just switched to yesterday because the other not normal notepad was having some problems. So this one is. So you write the code here. So currently you can see I'm practicing loops. So that is one, and here in command prompt I just run the programs. Initially, like one thing I didn't understand was actually install Java multiple times, or how to change the directory. So initially, before starting it, I switch to like my file is in local disk 3, so switch to that, change the directory, and then this semicolon thing, that's something I'm still getting used to. So this is some of the programs I'm running. If I'll show you the program I was just running, like creating it for this. So basically, these programs, like the value of integer is like 0. So as long as is less than level, it runs. So what it does is, first it checks the criteria and then it prints the value of y. Here it is 0. Then y++ means it increases the value of y each time the loop is run, and then checks if the y value is equal to 4. If it is 4, then it stops. The code doesn't run anymore, even though it has the criteria of less than 11. So that's what I'm doing, working with loops. So yeah, now I'm gonna get back to learning, so you can probably enjoy the time lapse, I guess. As I mentioned yesterday, I was planning on doing arrays and methods, but I had difficulty learning and understanding the multi-dimensional arrays. So I'm gonna continue with that today, and hopefully do better. And then hopefully at the end of it, after mastering it and doing it properly, I hope I get to methods, get started with methods. So that's basically the agenda for today. So yes, I have Notion on the right hand side. I want to open my notepad and command prompt, and we'll get going. Okay, status check. So I have been working with methods here, and I gotta say, working with methods is pretty cool. It's like actually working on actually creating a computer program. You set the default instructions, and then when I give input later, it calls on that method to run that program instead of creating the like inputting code and then running it. It feels like a actual computer program. Although I just started with methods, I'm gonna stop it like with time to spare in my Pomodoro timer because I'm feeling pretty hungry, and I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow. So guys, as you might have seen in the video time lapse below, I have finished going through methods, and now in the classes section, I gotta be honest, this part seems a bit hard for me. Not necessarily like I feel more comfortable like when I'm coding on my own, but when I put the camera, I feel more self-conscious, and maybe that's playing a part. But this classes and objects seems a bit hard like at this point of time for me. So for this example, what I understand is that we created a class called main, and after that we are creating an object part of the main class. But here we are saying that whatever is the contents of the main class are part of the object. Okay, so where object, so including this x is equal to 5, this will now belong to the object. So by using the dot operator, we are calling x, which is now belonging to the object 1. So that is where I'm right now, and that's what I think this means, and that's what AI said also, and my interpretation of this. So if you have anything else to say about this, you can leave a comment below. But I'm gonna leave it here. Continue to learn and make progress. I'm thinking of checking another YouTube video to better understand this instead of just using multiple resources. I'll try to make progress, and I will see you in the next devlog. I think it'll be pretty soon because I need to keep working on this, otherwise it will start becoming into a rut and take up too much space.